Hey everybody, this is Geneva of Geneva's Closet Talk Show. Please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook at Geneva's Closet, and you can email me at genevasclosett22@gmail.com. Now let's get into the news. I got my swimming suit on because I'm about to go swimming. I'm leaving soon in probably about half an hour or so. So I said, let me come on right quick to do this video because I have other things to do later. I have an interview to do later. So let me just get this news out since I just seen this morning and it looked like it came out yesterday. So this is the update. We're doing the update on, Tim Norman, Sweetie Pies. Y'all know who I'm talking about. So let me put this thing up here so I ain't got to keep putting pictures up there. But this article is coming from commercialappeal.com. This is where I'm reading from. We are going to read this article because it gives information that we didn't necessarily know about at first. It says Tierica Ellis. Now, that's the girl who's supposed to be the Memphis stripper. Her picture gonna pop up here in a minute. It says Tierica Ellis. That should go right there in jail. The Memphis woman arrested for her alleged role in the 2016 killing of Andre Montgomery in St. Louis will remain in federal custody following a judge's decision to deny bail. A criminal complaint was filed against the 36-year-old mother of two in July that named her as a participant in a conspiracy to have Montgomery killed. She was arrested in South Haven, Mississippi in mid-August. Prosecutors announced her charge on August 18th. Montgomery was the nephew of reality television star James Tim Norman, and Norman appeared alongside several of his family members right there on Welcome to Sweetie Pies that ran on Oprah's own network. Okay, we know about that from 2011 to 2018. I don't know, it was 7 years, 6 years, 7 years, or whatever. It says Judge Charmaine Claxton, if I'm saying that correctly, who presided over Wednesday's hearing, that was yesterday, people, told Ellis, the girl, the stripper, Erica, that she would stay in custody of the U.S. Marshal who would transfer her back to St. Louis County for trial. Ellis, who is currently being held in a detention facility in Mason, Tennessee, did not speak during the hearing. Clad in an orange penitentiary issue jumpsuit with long braids and a white face mask, Ellis began weeping when it was clear she would not be released on bail. She thought she was going to be released on bitch. That's what you thought. You know how serious this? Whatever. It says, according to St. Louis area detective Donald Thurman, okay, we're going to see what the detective has to say. 2 prepaid cell phones were used in the commissioned killing of Andre Montgomery, who was 21 at the time of his death and had just relocated back to St. Louis. Ellis, the detective said, worked for a period of time as an exotic dancer at the St. Louis club Bottoms Up. The detective said that Ellis and Tim Norman had known one another for a few years and were physically intimate at times. Did you know that? Did you know that? Well, you know now. Norman, the detective said, promised Ellis, the stripper girl, $10,000 for her help in securing the location for Mr. Montgomery, Andre, to be killed. $10,000? On the day of the murder, a text was exchanged. He texted her the address of the location where he was untimely shot to death. So they're saying that Andre texts Ellis the address to where he was going to be. And then the detective said before the murder, Tierica Ellis was able to convince Andre to come outside of a residence located on Natural Bridge Road in St. Louis. Tierica had purchased a pair of pants for Montgomery, and he stepped inside of her car to talk. Wow, this was a serious, scheming thing. So you bought him a pair of pants and had him come inside the car to talk. It's not immediately clear to the public what happened in the minutes after Montgomery left Ellis' vehicle, but Montgomery was shot by an additional party and Ellis left the area, the detective said. Investigators were able to use tracker data for the devices which is how they learned that Ellis immediately drove home to Memphis after Montgomery was killed. Now it's saying the defense attorney, Scott Hall, made the case for his client. Who is his client? For Tierra. So defense attorney Scott Hall made the case for his client release on bail, in part by questioning the detective if Ellis did actually know Norman planned on having Montgomery killed. According to prosecutors, Norman had taken out a total of $450,000 life insurance against his nephew years prior to his death. It was possible, the detective said, that Ellis, Tierra, did know about the life insurance, did not know about the life insurance policy. So that's what her attorney is saying, that he don't really know. And it says, when you spoke with Miss Ellis during her statement, did she ever indicate that she understood that he would be killed? Asked Hall. And the detective said he did not recall Ellis confirming that she knew of Norman's intention to have Montgomery killed. Now, I think this is where I was like, now this part of the article, I was like, okay. So maybe this is giving a little bit more motive for why Tim wanted to have his nephew killed. Because he was like, but why would he choose his nephew? Why would you do that to your nephew? It says during the hearing, it was revealed that Montgomery, Andre, was a suspect in the theft of $200,000 in cash from Norman's home. Did you know that? I didn't know that. It says the detective said that Tierra understood that Andre was a suspect in the theft of a large amount of cash from Tim's home and knew Tim's boys, that they have in quotation, Tim's boys wanted to get up on him, meaning, I guess, do something to Andre, his nephew. Okay. Tierra has no prior convictions on record that involve any level of violence, a fact that Hall said should be considered when weighing the decision to keep her in custody. Ultimately, Claxton said Ellis might not have a violent history, and she might not have been the person who pulled the trigger and snuffed out Montgomery's life, but there was an opportunity to be helpful in the ensuing 4 years, and it was not taken. So they're saying that, okay, you didn't know. Tim said he would give you $10,000, but you didn't know it was to kill Andre. Okay, true enough, true enough. But once you found out that he was killed, why you didn't say nothing? Why you didn't do nothing? So Tim is saying, so Andre was a suspect in robbing his uncle? And then his uncle then turns around and says that he wants his boys to get him because $200,000 worth of stuff was taken. So I guess he decided to take it in his own hands and said, forget my boys getting him. How about I just take out a life insurance policy with the other man that I can't remember his name, the picture of the Pakistani looking man. I'm going to have him, since he did life insurance, I think he was a life insurance agent, have him help me take out some life insurance policies on my nephew. And then I'm going to recoup my money back that way. Yeah, okay. I mean, like, I don't know. That sounds kind of extreme, but is this like the family? Do the family do these things? I don't know. But anyway, here go another article from Madam Yor. What the hell? MADAMENOIRE. Okay, people. And it says, Miss Robbie says she's too weak to speak on Tim Norman's arrest. Keep praying for me and my son. So Miss Robbie speaks. I repeat, Miss Robbie speaks. So let me just kind of get into, it says, since the news broke that Tim Norman was arrested and charged over allegations that he was involved in a murder for hire plot to kill his nephew, Andre Montgomery Jr., many people have thought about Miss Robbie Montgomery, aka Miss Robbie, and wonder how she coping. I definitely wanted to know how she was coping with all of this. It's got to be horrible for her and the whole family, but mainly her. That's her child. That's her grandson. This is her son's son that was just killed. St. Louis-based talk show host, former news anchor and reporter April Simpson was able to get in contact with Miss Robbie briefly over text to find out. According to Simpson, The 80-year-old restaurant, whatever, is understandably having a hard time and won't be giving any official statements anytime soon. Life seems unreal right now, especially for people dealing with pain and heartache. One of those people is our beloved Miss Robbie Montgomery. This is what April Simpson wrote on Facebook. April Simpson, reach out to her, letting her know she is loved and has an immense amount of support. Understandably, she is not ready to talk and just wants prayers, Simpson added. In a text to me, to Simpson, she wrote, quote, "Thanks for the prayers, but at this time I'm weak and can't make a statement. Please keep praying for me and my son." So that is the statement from Ms. Robbie, which totally makes sense, because Norman was previously in prison for 10 years, beginning when he was 17 for robberies he and another teen committed at gunpoint of 2 McDonald's and an auto parts store. When he was released, he would eventually start working for his mother's popular St. Louis restaurant, Sweetie Pie's, becoming a business partner. He would run into trouble on more than one occasion in managing locations, including misdemeanor assault against a chef in 2017, and having Miss Robbie sue him in 2016 for opening up locations against her wishes. She said his desire to expand her business into a national chain and attempts to do so was copyright infringement. As for Andre Jr., he was the son of Andre Montgomery Sr., who was killed by gang violence back in 1995. Miss Robbie moved her grandson to St. Louis from Texas after he struggled in school. He graduated from high school in 2013. She had high hopes. Miss Robbie had high hopes for Andre Jr. and opened up about his murder when interviewed during the Sweetie Pie's show finale special, which Norman was present for. We seen that. We tried to give him a better life, and he lost his life, Miss Robbie said. So people, there go the update. I don't even know what more to say. I guess we're just waiting to find out who actually pulled the trigger, since Miss T. Erica is saying that she didn't even know. She had absolutely no idea. I want to know what the insurance man have to say about this. Don't you want to know what the insurance man have to say about this? So did you? So since T. Erica is saying she didn't know, I had no idea. I had no idea. Me and Tim was having sex. I had been knowing him for a while. You know, he asked me to set up Andre, but I didn't know it was to kill him. I had no idea. So did the insurance man know that that's why Tim wanted him to take out $200,000 insurance policy, then another $200,000 insurance policy, and then a $50,000 insurance policy, just in case he was killed within 10 years. You know, we had to throw that other 50 in there. So did he know that? And I still want to know, did the family know anything about these insurance policies? Don't you want to know if the family knew? That's what I'm talking about, the insurance policy, the insurance man that was also the producer of Nelly's Nellyville songs, soundtrack, or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, people, I would love to know how you all feel about this situation, and are you about just as interested as I am? And who is the person that pulled the trigger, and what did Tim say to them? Did Tim offer them anything? Did they was they supposed to get 10,000? Like, what was they supposed to get? And old girl sure didn't get her 10,000, did she? She did her part of setting up poor Andre, but she didn't get paid. What did she get? She got 3,000 something here. Or did she get it didn't look like she got the whole 10. Anyway, people, I would love to know how you all feel about this. I got to get ready to go because I have to go swimming. But this is a very sad case. But I am going to end this with, please make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to Geneva's Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, people, just in case you didn't know, at Geneva's Closet. And you can email me at genevasclosett22@gmail.com. Make sure you all are here today because I'll be coming back later on today to interview our Black-owned entrepreneur today at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube and Geneva's Closet Facebook page with Queenie Cosmetics. I'll see you all later, people. You all have a fabulous day. I'll talk to you later. Mwah. Bye.